It's Wednesday morning, and we're having a great time. The service is really, really good. Our worship team did great. I just gave my testimony, and which I've never done before. Really intimidating, but it was hopefully inspirational to the women that are here and the men that are here. I just really had to depend on the Lord to hand the words to me because I am not as eloquent as other people here, and so it was really kind of a relief to actually say it for the first time in front of people. And I really do pray that at least one person was touched by it and got what the Lord needed them to hear from it. So I just thank God that it went well.
Well, this morning we were able to participate in a service for a group of women that came from the favela Rio das Pedras. There are 80 to 100 women in the room. They spent the morning in a worship service. We were able to help lead them in worship, and then also I was able to share my testimony as part of that service. And it was just a privilege to do that and to be able to make a connection with them, and the fact that I have lived in Brazil in the past and learned their language, and that God changed my life because of that, and then connect to that God changed my life through Christ. And I pray that God use that, because I've been praying for weeks that God would use me to share today with someone and help lead someone to Christ.
Today, about 9 of us went to a small Christian orphanage. There was about 23 kids, and it was just such a pleasure to be around these children and just to laugh with them and play with them. When we first arrived, they welcomed us with this song, and they were just so excited to see us, and they just played on us for 2 or more hours. I don't even know how long it was, but I think my favorite part of the whole day was this little girl, Rafaela. I think she was about 3 or 4, but we gave a pair of shoes to all of the kids, and we gave her this little white leather pair of dress shoes, and she put them on, and she just started dancing and twirling around, and she had the biggest smile on her face. And it was just such a delight to watching these kids just they're so happy in the shoes that we brought them and just the gifts that we gave them, and it was just so fun to love on them and play with them, and it really lifted my spirits and just put such a joy in my heart. And so I just thank God for that opportunity that we had today.
Today we went to the prison. It was a wonderful experience. We were able to go to the prison. We were able to bring our Bibles into the prison. They had guards around, and they had a lot of different women. We only met with women that were considered foreigners. So these women were women that did not speak Portuguese. They were women that spoke French or Italian. There was women from Angola. These women had been arrested, most of them for drug offenses, and they were spending up to 2.5 years in this prison. These women had no idea what happened to their families or where their children were. And it was a wonderful experience to share the gospel with them. Most of them were already believers, but Ashley was able to lead one woman to Christ that I know of. We were able to pray with them, pray for their families, pray for their children. We wrote down their names so we can continue to pray for them and send them supplies. These women have no supplies. Unless they have family that can afford to send them supplies. They have no toothbrush, no toothpaste, no soap. Can you imagine for 2 years having none of this unless somebody like us or other believers provides it for them? It's very, very sad. We were able to meet with them. We were able to share the gospel. We were able to talk about the heart for God and having a pure heart. And then we were able to just kind of love on them and pray with them. In the afternoon after lunch, we went to Rio das Pedras, and we had our first day of Vacation Bible School. And for Vacation Bible School, today we just were able to talk with the children. We did the story of, we did one of the stories. Lou spoke about the story, and we talked about the ravens, Peter and the ravens, and how God, if you trust God, He'll provide things for you. And we were able to have them do little crafts and basically just hang out with them. And a lot of the children from last year remembered us. It was really wonderful.
Hi, my name is Gabriel. I'm from Baja Church. I'm helping your brothers and sisters here, translating for them. And yesterday we went to a prison, to a women's prison. And while while I was praying with one of the ladies, she kind of started shaking, and she got like possessed, demonic possession, and was kind of crazy. She was like jumping and shaking, and then we've got some other guys with me to pray for her, and to like we expelled the demons, and then we preached to her, like we were talking about Jesus and everything, and she got saved. She has accepted Jesus. So it was just one thing of the many others that happened, and it's been really cool to have you guys here. Thanks.